She's at a 12. Come on, minus dexterity. Yeah, you suck for dexterity, hon. Oh, that's not good. And I have scale mail.
You just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Okay. Alright. Bounce them out of here. Save. Sorry this isn't more exciting, guys. Can't all be fights. But we are making progress. Barth.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts.
Right on, man, right on. What the hell are you doing? Crackhead. Oh, we got people up here too. Let's climb the ladder first. Talk to them. Bex.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Yeah, that's weird. Don't mind me, I just passed through.
No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
It's the Blushing Mermaid for me. Bit rough, but the ale is cheap. Or I'll be seeking the warmth of the Elf Song Tavern.
I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Dennis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
All right. See, I appreciate that. That was nice. I didn't mean to spy on you guys. I just wanted to say, hey, no harm done. Let's go talk to Mr. Spazzy over here. He's clearly glitching out. This is the dudes that got, damn near got punched.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
All you did was stand up for your crew. I respect that.
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid.
Where did the gods come from?
They chased us, all the way from the ruins we were poking around in.
Is that where you lost track of the druid you mentioned?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Just tell me where to find the relic. Any idea where the relic actually is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here, with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Chodger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Hey, Tyrion folk. Stamped handbill. Alright, let's take a quick gander at this. Stamped handbill. Read it. See, a scuffed handbill stamped with an extravagant seal boldly proclaims adventurers wanted for a perilous and profitable quest. I should leave with the profitable first here, buddy. Master Lorokin, the Arcanist of Athkatla, the recluse of Ramazith's Tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifacts. The Night Song for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. Alright. That is a reason to go back to that temple, I'm thinking. That is the temple I think that we hit, where we snuck in from the basement and worked our way back out. You know, those guys were like defending it inside it. Not defending it, trying to ransack it, quite frankly. So we have a stone door. I don't know if I want to go in there just yet. We have Zoru, Kaga, and Nettie. Oh, Kaga Nettie. That's the healer lady. I'm gonna do a little scum saving here, guys. See what the door has to offer. Secluded chamber. Okay, now we got Filthless, Zevlor, Kaganetti. Are we in the same area? Completely different area. There's Zevlor. Yeah, let's check this out. Oh, we got stuff that we can pilfer from. In fact, the greatest joy of my life hasn't been acting, but becoming. When you choose a character to play, you don't just wear a mask, you take a little of their soul for your own. Whoever you are in your heart of hearts changes, if only by the faintest mote. Ah. Ooh. Give me a map.
Eltergard. A lot of territory to cover before Baldur's Gate. And any cure found there.
An aging map of Eltergard and its surroundings.
And
The cities of Baldur's Gate and Elturel are both marked. But it's the wilderness in between that's covered in notes, symbols, and ciphers. The freshest ink marks, pictographs of goblins and gnolls, shown gathering in the forest of hills and hills nearby. Ooh, I wonder if that updated our map. I'm gonna take it. It's my map now. Variety is the blood of the city itself, for better or worse. The devoted will find a place to worship, the dedicated will find work to be done, and let it be fully understood by any who wish to visit. The criminal enterprises in Baldur's Gate thrive as heartily as the rest. Right on. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast. The stained well-thumbed page is filled with traveling advice that seems to be decades out of date.
No word from the scouts yet?
Those who seek to journey to the coast from the interior region lying to the east will typically seek out the Risen Road, running parallel to the river Chionthar. The Risen Road, yeah, there we go, provides an overland route all the way from Elturel to Baldur's Gate and has proven tempting to travelers seeking an alternate to the river barges that sail the Chionthar. A portion of the road approximately halfway between Elturel and Baldur's Gate has in recent years developed into an enclave for saloon worship. The temple of not insignificant splendor lying near the road. Indeed, an entire village, Moonhaven, has developed alongside the temple and can provide food and shelter to weary travelers. Farther east lies the citadel of Moonrise Towers, where a toll is required for onward passage of goods and folk alike. Some are tempted to go off-road in order to avoid the toll, however bandits and other dangers may cause them to pay a much steeper price. Stealing your hooch. Okay, who we got here to talk to? We got,
No word from the scouts yet?
Now, before I talk to him, I want to make sure that I'm not triggering something.
Come, introduce yourself in the caves. I need to get people moving.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
A little drink of coffee here to wake me up. Alright, I think I checked those already, so let's move on this way. So just take your money. Pack. Got it. What is that, a bowl? A plate? Totally mine. Want that iron pan. rope and tongs. Want all those things. Okay, we're good there. Where are we? I don't like that the maps don't update for the local areas. I will say that. It's the one thing that kind of bugs. Maybe that's early access problem that they'll fix. But it would be nice to have mini maps for going inside a room or building. I mean, it's a minor quibble though, I suppose. It does help when you're trying to explore though. Alright, where have we gone? Talk to this person yet. Aramis. I want to say yes.
I can pack or talk, and right now I'm packing.
Yeah, we've talked to her. What's over here? Shabby door. Says
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
cinematic pending, okay?
Why not? That's what her kind did to Cannon.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Step between the crossbow and the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move!
My axe looks badass. Persuasion or intimidation? Oof. No, shoot me. Should be easy, right? Oof, rough roll. Don't shoot me. I was lying. I don't want you to shoot me. Roll it. Okay, that was even worse.
You want to die for this stupid goblin? Fine.
Nope. We ain't doing that. Wow, that was bad. Alright, so I need, so that's going to be a charisma check. Wow. I wonder why everybody likes playing the warlocks. Warlocks have high charisma, or they should. They'd be perfect for all the persuasion that's going on. Or the intimidating, for that matter. Alright. Let's see, where... Hopefully I saved just before we went through the door. I don't want to kill a bunch of people, especially inside their camp. That's just kind of weird. It's going to be one of those where it's going to be soups nasty. Fair commenced battle. The door's already open again. Yep. Okay, go.
Why not?
You ain't gonna shoot.
Put it down.
That's
Sure.
She didn't kill.
Yep.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling.
Step
If
two.
you... Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move!
I don't know that either's going to be a better choice. Let's do the nice one. There we go.
What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Because she's not a practice target, she's a person. If she dies, she'll take everything she knows to the grave. That's a better answer.
If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
That's a smart
It's alright,
answer.
Arca. Let's go.
Yeah. Don't lose yourself in the war, honey. Evidence chests. Equipment chests. Ooh. Stuff and things, huh? Alright. Let's do a quick save on that. None. Wow, that's a whole lot of nothing, guys. Thanks for everything.
You're gonna be sorry. Every last one of you.
Taking that. It's like Gale wants to talk.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
What's the Yawning Portal?
An inn in Waterdeep. Ooh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see. Full of death, danger, vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist.
What's the standoff about?
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
What happened next?
I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. I'd drink to that.
Well, right on. I like this guy. He's all right.
You're gonna be sorry, every last one of you.
Is there any reason to go this way? Not that I can see immediately. That doesn't mean anything. That.
Even your cages are boring.
A reason I'm thinking of jumping over to this side over here is you'd be surprised how often something appears because you did a perception check, but you need to be within the proximity of it, but I don't.
And your birdies, and your dogs.
Shut up. Let's talk to her. Saza.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Who's this Absolute you're so fond of? Your god?
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
An all-powerful goddess that can't get you out of a cage.
Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyarg.
Booyarg. The goblin word for magic. Primitive to a fault, but not entirely without merit.
Well, I'd certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Yeah, no. You already told me what I need to know. I find the priestess myself.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on you. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Yeah, pass. We got a level up here, kids. Well, all right. Let's do this. Work our way backwards. So here is our level 3 rogue. Notice we have Arcane Trickster option here, or Thief. Now I could do the Arcane Trickster because I do like the idea of having spells on as many people as possible, but that seems kind of lame. Let's just keep him a Thief, and I'm good with that. Fast hands, additional bonus action. I love that. Second story work. You master the art of falling and gain resistance to falling damage. Totally worth. Again, we're level 3. We don't get anything extra over here yet. We're level 21 HP now. And by picking Thief, we got the following features. Nice. Solid. Oh, hey, she wants to talk.
Goblins aren't exactly renowned healers, but we can't afford to ignore any options.
You're right. We have to investigate all these, no matter how unsavory.
Perhaps this gut creature stole something that could be useful. A scroll, a potion, a cranial extractor.
That exists. Let's find out. Alright. This is Gale, our wizard. Notice he's level 3 now. Spells unlocked. Spell slots unlocked, excuse me. Let's see, first, casting spells consume spell slots. You gain 1 level 1 spell slot, which are restored on a long rest. And now we're up to level 2 spells. We get 2 of those. Awesome. Now we can customize the spells that are suggesting Misty Step and Scorching Ray. Solid choices, in my opinion. And of course, we have to change. We can change our prepare spells right now. Let's do the customize first. 3 of those, and what would we get in this place? Notice we have Mel's Acid Arrow, 44 of damage, nice range. Immediately 44 of damage, and then 2d4 at the end of the target's turn. That's awesome. Successful save, the target only takes half the initial damage. Blindness. I don't know what the 10 means, but that's okay. Magically blind an enemy creature. Oh, that might be the DC check. No, anyway, magically blind an enemy creature. Constitution save. Blinded creature can try to shake off the effects at the end of each turn. So save or suck spells repeatedly. Blur. Here we go. The body becomes blurred. Attackers have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Now that could come in soup's handy. This requires concentration, but disadvantage really goes a long way. Let's actually level that one up there. And then for the other choice, we got darkness. Create a cloud of magical darkness to heavily obscure and blind creatures within. Creatures got to make ranged attacks into or out of the darkness. It's kind of badass. Dark vision. Grant a creature the ability to see in the dark out to a range of 60 feet. Okay. That's weird. Why is it a -1? What the hell is all this? I wish they would explain some of this stuff. Detect thoughts. Oh, by the way, we have the ability to scribe scrolls now. Should look into that. Detect thoughts is one of the ones we have. Hold person. We got another 10. I don't know what that means. Wisdom check, or wisdom save, I should say. Paralyze opponent. Each turn they're allowed to try to free themselves. Invisibility. Concentration required. Spell ends if the creature attacks or casts a spell. More for getting into position, I'd say. Mirror image. Create 3 illusory duplicates of yourself that distract attackers. Each duplicate increases your armor class by 3. Holy shit. Armor class by 3. What's his armor class right now? Is it like 13 or 15 right now? Add another freaking 9 on top of that? Oh, good lord, he's suddenly tanky as hell. Might be worth. Ray of Enfeeblement. Now that's a scroll I know I have. Saps range. Target deals half damage with weapon attacks using strike. And it's a save or suck spell, so if they fail that first save, it doesn't look like they get the recheck. Scorching Ray for a nice ranged attack. 2d6 of fire damage. I don't know that I really care about this. If it weren't for the fact that it's 3 rays. And that's the real selling point here. Shatter. And deal 3d8 thunder to creatures and objects. Now that could come in handy. Creatures made of inorganic materials such as stone, thinking golems here, have disadvantage on their saving throws. Now that's useful. Web. The web creature or ally can use its action to try and tear away the web. And thick, flammable webbing that can web creatures within. Lock them up and then set them on fire, basically. Charm person, color spray, disguise self. These are your level 1 spells that we haven't grabbed yet. Feather fall, find familiar. We still probably can grab that damn familiar. Jump, long strider. Ray of sickness. That's a nice 2 of poison. Alright, what are we going to grab? Alright, so we got our blur. I am thinking relatively image, but again, I still think blur is a solid choice. We got Scorching Ray. Acid Arrow. Probably Scorching Ray, to be honest. Yeah. Done. Customize our spells. Notice that we have paired spells. 6. Still good with those choices. Except I don't want the fog cloud one. Oh, I keep forgetting that you don't have to like multi-slot the same thing. If you want magic missile twice, you don't have to slot it again. Let's grab that blur. And get rid of Witching Bolt to lock in Scorching Ray. So it gives us 2 choices for level 2 spells. And don't forget, of course, you can have magic missile upgrade from level 1 to a level 2 spell to get an extra bolt out of it. It's not amazing, I'll grant you, but it's still a solid choice. Alright. Okay, done all we did for him. Your turn.
I'm gonna bite the heads off you.
Shut up. Level 3. Okay, she's up to 21 HP now. Spell slots unlocked. She has another level 1. She has 2 level 2s. She has a new ability called Blindness, coming from her god, I'm sure. Not bad. A new one called Hold Person. Prayer of, these are all the new spells that she has access to. Prayer of Healing. Oh, what's this? All allied creatures you can see each regain 2d8 plus 3 HP. That's a level 2 heal spell. Plus no effect on undead or constructs, can only be used outside of combat. That's not a bad heal though. Silent spell, okay, not bad. Prepared spells, we'll change that here in a minute. Subclass features, so we have Mirror Image, Pass Without Trace. Ooh, look at all these kick-ass things here. Mirror Image, Pass Without Trace. All 4 of those shadows and silence that give you and all nearby companions plus 10 book. Ooh, bonus to stealth. Aid. Bolster your allies with toughness and resolve. Heals and increases the hit point maximum by 5 HP. Nice. Lesser restoration. Remove 1 disease or condition afflicting a creature. About time to start getting that clerical stuff. Alright, let's customize this shit. We have Cure Wounds, Healing Word, Guiding Bolt, Create Water. I still say we keep 3 of those. We're not using Bless enough. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of Bane. And I'm going to slap in its place. Let's get the AoE healing. Let's get rid of the Cure Wounds. There we are. Silence. Creatures and objects within are silenced and immune to thunder damage. That's interesting. Aid, and let's restoration. I say we grab an aid. Hold person. Well, we got 2 level 2 spells. We don't need to get crazy with the level 2 stuff, so let's not do a whole person. What else do we want here? So we got Healing Word, Prayer of Healing, Aid, and Create Water, Guiding Bolt. What else might we put in here? How about... let's put Bless back on. We need to start using it. Cool. Done. My turn. 60 times. 60 times. Here it comes, guys. What you've been waiting for. Level 3 fighter. It's going to be an Eldritch Knight. First, let's look at the Battle Master just to show you. Notice that we have classic passives. Menacing Attack. You get to pick from these 4 of these 3. Or 3 of these 4. Yeah, I have words. The best words. Menacing Attack. Spend a superiority die. Do 1d8 plus 2 plus 1d8 piercing and possibly frighten the target. Pushing Attack. Spend a superiority die. Do 1d8 plus 2 plus 1d8 piercing and possibly push the target back. Rally. Spend a superiority die to bolster the resolve of a friendly creature. Gains an additional 8 HP. Riposte. The creature misses you with a melee attack. Expend a superiority die to retaliate and deal 1d12 plus 4 plus 1d8 slashing. Fuck you moves. Awesome. That's because we're Battle Master. We're not a Battle Master. And of course you get 4 superiority dice that you get them all back with a short rest. Wow, that's power. Eldritch Knight, on the other hand, is what we're going to do. Notice that we get spell slots. We get not only cantrips, 2 to pick from. Casting spells consume spell slots. You gain 2 level 1 spell slots, which are restored on a long rest. Now, cantrips first. Let's do this. So notice that we have access to all of them. You can pick whatever you want. So if you really want Blade Ward, for example, a solid buff, gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from weapons, and again, a solid cantrip. It doesn't say anything about it being concentration, but I would assume it is. But that'd be a nice way every round, perhaps, to use your, well, that's an action. I don't want to do that. Well, it's something worth checking out. Chill Touch, Acid Splash, of course, Ray of Frost, Shocking Grasp are all nice attacks. Firebolt as well. Friends, Light, which is kind of lame, but there are uses to it. Mage Hand as well. Minor Illusion, Poison Strike, there's another attack right there. True Strike, I hear, is actually pretty badass these days. It's normally, I hate to backpedal here and talk about pen and paper because it's hard to compare and contrast without seeing it in action, but what I hear, compared to pen and paper is that you cast True Strike, you waste your entire action casting True Strike, right? Poof, I've cast a spell, and now you have to wait your next turn to swing with advantage, basically giving you a massive chance to hit the next target. But think about what we're saying. Advantage, for those of you that don't know, is, let's say I'm swinging at a target. A normal attack is you take a swing, you hit or you miss, it's over. If you have disadvantage, you roll twice. If you have advantage, you roll twice. None of that's different. For either of those, you roll twice. The difference is if you have disadvantage, you roll twice and you take the worst scenario. So if you roll a 20 and you roll a 1, you take the 1. You get totally boned. If you have advantage, again, it's the same principle, but you roll twice and you take the best of the two rolls. Now, think about what we just said. In a combat round, I get to roll twice and I have a good chance of hitting. Sounds good, right? Well, yeah, but think about what we just did. If you cast True Strike last turn and you didn't roll to attack, how did that help you? Right? You wasted a chance to attack. So basically, in 2 rounds, you swung 1 time. In 2 rounds, if you don't cast True Strike, you can swing once, hit or miss, and then the next turn, swing again, hit or miss, and you could technically hit twice and do double the damage then, right? So you see how True Strike is one of those trap spells where people are like, this is amazing. No, it's actually garbage. But that's pen and paper. And 2, we have another thing that we haven't even talked about. Remember, this is a fighter, and a fighter class has action surge. What does that mean? Once a day, or once a long rest, anyway, I'm allowed to immediately act again in the same combat round. Now imagine something like hitting True Strike when you really must hit this son of a bitch. You activate True Strike, burning up your action, and then you do your action surge, giving you another action, and swing at the motherfucker, and you'll have advantage to that swing. Now you can see the appeal, okay? But that's pen and paper again still. Now watch this one. For here, I hear that True Strike lasts for 2 rounds. Oh, maybe that's what the 2 is. 2 rounds. Oh, and the 10 then. Oh my god, I am such an idiot. Alright, sorry. So the 2, you seeing the 2? I hate that you can't pop these up. But you see the 2 over there in that tiny little picture? The 2 illustrates the fact that it lasts for 2 rounds. Okay, so 2 combat rounds. So you activate it in this round. In the next round, you have this bonus. Notice it doesn't say on attack rolls once and done. This is why this could be powerful. So we're going to actually grab this one. Well, again, we can swap these out later. You don't have to take these and keep them. Again, you can customize at every level. But that's a solid upgrade. And I'm going to get rid of Blade Ward and pick something for another time. My name's Brothermutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. We'll fix whatever this mess is and come right back. But I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.